Jordan, we're here in Lincoln, Nebraska. A couple things I noticed. One, the suit, very sharp. Said your parents bought it for Father's Day. Two, I noticed you sitting here, you just looked like you had a business look on your face.
I do.
You were kind of staring forward, just like...
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I've been preparing for this for a long period of time, and this is always the second most important tournament to me every year. And then obviously the World Championship and the Olympic Games, and so this is it, right? Everything leads to this moment where I get a chance to represent the Team USA for another year. And this is unprecedented territory in which I'm going into, like 8 straight teams. I mean, I don't know, maybe Bruce Baumgartner is the only person that's ever made 8 straight teams. Yeah, so I'm prepared, I'm laser focused, and I'm dialed in and ready to go.
Awesome. Isaiah Martinez, of course, that's the guy you're wrestling. And you brought it up, I don't know, like, when's the first time you remember seeing him? Was it in Fargo or hearing the name?
I heard about him when he was in high school, coming from California, and everyone, I think Manning wanted him to come here to Nebraska. I'm not sure if he was recruiting him at all, but he decided to go to Illinois, and I kind of watched his career develop and unfold and progress, and he's become an amazing wrestler. And so I've seen a lot of them, watched a lot of them, and I never thought that we'd arrive at this moment where we'd be competitors, but it's pretty cool. I think it's cool for the both of us. One, for me to still be in the game this long, to have a high school wrestler come up to compete against me, and two, for him to be able to wrestle someone who at one point was an icon. For him, it's pretty cool.
Was there a first point when, you know, as he has an undefeated freshman year and he wins a 2nd title and he's moving up, is there a point where you were like, all right, we might be on a collision course?
Yeah, when he went 165, I knew that as his career progressed, that eventually he was going to decide to stay at 170 or 163 if he was going to wrestle. And so, like, I didn't know if he was going to wrestle freestyle, but I knew if he did, that it would probably be at 74 kilos. And so I was thinking about it the other day, like, our most successful guys have been at 74 kilos. I looked at David Taylor, who's a 4-time finalist, 2-time champ. I wrestled in the trials in 2014. Kyle Dake was a 4-time finalist, 4-time champ. Wrestled him in 13, 15, and 17. And then Isaiah Martinez, another 4-time finalist, 2-time champ. And we're going to wrestle here in 18, right? So 3 guys that have wrestled in the trials finals have been 4-time champs. Yeah, so it's unique like that.
Do you like that? You know, these guys are some of the biggest stars in college in any weight, and all of a sudden they funneled right to you?
Absolutely. You want the competition. You want the thrill. And there are a few weight classes in which guys have secured their spot in Final X but aren't necessarily well known yet. They haven't had really successful collegiate careers. But guys like Isaiah Martinez coming off success, who was well known, who was heralded as one of the best wrestlers of his time for 4 years, getting to compete against him is a dream, because it's promotional, easy promotion, easy marketing, right? You got a great guy, 4-time champ, or excuse me, 4-time finalist, 2-time champ. You got a guy who's a 4-time world champ, Olympic champ. These guys clashing fresh out of college, latter period of his career. Like, it's a great marketing just position.
Yeah, absolutely. This question is about him, but I guess it applies to anybody you wrestled. You know, do you visualize yourself wrestling him on this stage and what that match might look like?
Yeah, I mean, I have, but honestly, not really. Like, I thought about what he has. I'm not at all taking him lightly. I know he's a very tough wrestler, but I've prepared so much that I'm just going to wrestle as hard as I can. I feel like if I wrestle my best, no one can beat me. And especially riding off the high of beating Frank Chamizo in New York City and going 4-0 in the World Cup and being a world champion again in 2017, I feel really good at this point in my career. My weight cut's going well. My body feels healthy. Like, all these things to be, I'll be 30 in July. I'll be 30 in July and I still feel great. So I'm happy. I'm ready to go. I'm fired up.
Awesome. And then just like the way this is, we got a press conference and there's 2, 3, I don't know how many weeks of build up.
It's good.
It's different.
It's good. It's different. And I've tried to isolate myself from the media as much as possible in the lead up, because I know that as necessary as it is to brand this thing and create momentum from a wrestling perspective, it's also better to stay focused, right? You win, you can't be ignored. You brand yourself and lose, people can shun you. i.e. Rio 2016. And so for me, it's all about staying focused in the moment, doing the right things, getting my hand raised. I'll do as many interviews as you want tomorrow night at about 10 p.m.
Sure.
Yep.
Do you think, are you almost implying that you did too much before Rio? Or
no, I don't think so. But I didn't perform at my highest level. And so in hindsight, you never know. There's so many different variables and intangibles in which you could lay the blame on. It's like it could have been too much promotion, could have been a bad weight cut, could have been, I don't know, lost of focus, could have been a bad training partner, could have been a lot of blood stoppages, could have been PEDs in my opponent. Like, it could have been so many different things that it could be. But I'm over it. I'm over it. I just work hard moving forward and try to do it again in Tokyo.
Cool. Any other matches you're looking forward to tomorrow?
Everyone is going to be interesting. Me personally, I most want to see Fix and Gilman because I've grown to love Gilman so much.
Yeah.
I hated him when he was a competitor at Iowa just because I thought he wasn't a nice guy and he was a savage. But now the more I've spent time around him and become his teammate and saw the way he operated and the hard work that he puts into the sport, I've grown to love him. And then Dayton, because I've known him since he was 12 years old. And so he's been a fan of mine for years and years and years. And just to see the progressions that he's made to potentially being a teammate of mine tomorrow evening, it's insane. It's insane. And so the Fix family, they're awesome. And this is really, he's the epitome of what you want to be as a young man coming up through this sport. Not a lot of people that have made world teams before they even stepped on the match for a collegiate match. And yeah, he's done it all right. He's been at the cadet level, he's been at Fargo, he's been at the junior level, he's been at the Olympic Training Center, he's put the work in, and now he's got a shot at making the team. It's pretty cool.
I saw something cool in the room earlier today. It looked like, I mean, he's really good on top, obviously. He's got a sick trap on. You were getting tips?
30. I want to do it. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. If I get on top, I'm going to try to hit the trap arm gut. So, like, I don't know if I'm going to get it. But it was like the quintessential student and sensei moment where you humble yourself and you realize that as good as I've become, I'm such a fan of what this younger generation is doing that I really want to kind of impress upon them, but also be impressed upon. I've always poured into people so much that I want to be poured into a little bit too. And his trapped arm gut seems unstoppable to this point. And so if I can hit that tomorrow, I'll send him a check.
Just make sure it's NCAA approved.
That's true. I'll send it to Derek.
There you go. Awesome, man. Predictions on your series?
I'm hoping 2-0. I don't know, though. I don't know. It'd be nice to go out, take down right away, leg lace right away, boom, finish him off. But we'll see. I'm at home. My family's in the stands. And it's a good place to be.
Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate it.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks.